Hey guys, and welcome to the first lesson on chords. We're going to be looking at power chords. These are extremely easy chords to play, and they are movable all the way up and down the neck, so that's great. Don't concern yourself too much with this stuff right here. This is just the intervals of the chord, how the chord is constructed. I'll cover this more in detail in another lesson. For now, we're just going to be learning how to play this chord right here, this 3-string power chord, and a 2-string power chord. So first up, let's look at this 3-string power chord. My recommendation for the fingering is shown down below using your first, your third, and your fourth finger. However, I will also give you an example where I am doing the first, second, and third finger. So let's take a look at those on the guitar now. Okay, so let's look at the 2-string power chords. It's basically the same as the 3-string. We're just not playing this note right here. The fingering for it is shown down here, and I really recommend that you start using your fourth finger for these chords because it'll build the strength in your hands a lot quicker. That's how I really got my little finger to kind of cooperate with a lot of these chords and build strength in it. Is I just started with a small little power chord. Okay, if you need to, you can do it with your first and three, your first and second, really however you feel like doing it. But if you're just playing these two, it's a good idea to start using your fourth finger. So I recommend doing that. Here's an example of this chord on the guitar now. Okay, so now we're going to look at our octave chords, and basically what these are is just like a power chord, a 3-string power chord, but we're taking out this note right here, which was the 5th. And we have to mute this string right here, and how we're going to do that is we're just going to be taking our first finger and kind of lightly placing it on this fret right here, or on this string right here, so that it doesn't ring out, okay? And there is a slight difference in sound between the 3-string power chord and this octave chord right here. So here's an example of the octave chord on the guitar. Okay, so these chords are movable, and what that means is I can take this same shape right here and shift it down 2 frets to the 5th fret on the string, right? And I have a D power chord now. So you can take these and move them all the way up and down the entire length of the fretboard. Here's an example of what I'm talking about on the guitar. Okay, so not only are these power chords movable across the length of the fretboard, but the width of the fretboard as well. So we can take the first one that we learned, this 3-string power chord shape, and shift it down and get to this string right here and get a B power chord, okay? And we can also shift it up another string. The only weird thing here is once we get to this B string, things get a little weird. So we have to move this note up to here, whereas before it was here. Now we're just shifting up to here. And then with going across to the D, we have to take both of these and shift them up here. So here's an example of that now. And again, these are all, you can apply this to the 2-string power chords as well. So these chords are very easy to play, and they are literally everywhere, okay? have some fun with these. Just kind of play around and try to see what you can come up with. Here's a little example of something that you could maybe try using these chords. So there you have it, guys. That's power chords in a nutshell, what they are and how to use them. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. I have a few more videos in this playlist going over other chords as well, so be sure to check those out. Hope to see you guys there.